Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try MarketGurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Swing Trading Show. Today we're Thursday, May 21st, 2015. We're gonna take out the free trial page there, and you're gonna be able to ask your question. So can we take out the free trial, please? Thank you. Today, folks, in the market situation is a market situation that remains slightly bullish, but more bullish on the TSX, because on the TSX what we have the energy sector that actually stayed strong, oil pursuing its rally, and energy sector as well. We put it into a bullish cycle though, and with this bullish cycle there are some positions that we had to close. For instance, we recommended the short positions in the energy sector, which was KAL around here. Now intraday wise, look at what KAL did. It actually did reverse an important downward trend, so we had to close that short positions on KAL. There was also HED, which was the bearish ETF that we still had on the energy sector to track the energy sector bearish momentum. Finally, HED reversed this short-term upward trend, so we had to close our positions on HED. So it's really a situation where we have a slight increase in the energy sector that could bring the energy sector at least towards either 233 or 240. But I don't believe that we're going to have that strength of this upward momentum on the energy sector because the fundamentals have not changed yet. Are there a lot of new breakouts in the sector with this increase? Well, there's precision drilling. I think precision drilling could reach 940. So that's the target that you have if you're buying this breakout today. Well, Trinidad drilling, it's a breakout. Reverse is a downward trend, but there's still a top that's there at 534. So the potential on today's breakout in the energy sector remains limited. Now, in terms of the US, what do we have? We have a situation where the NASDAQ, Dow Jones, the SPY are all testing their resistance. Now, this rally that we have on the American markets is mostly led by the industrial sector, where several stocks are breaking out, such as Emerson Electric, CNH Industrial. We have published the full list on MarketGurus.tv, and you can have access to it for free for 10 days. Now, let's take a look at some news here that we had. Just want to mention 2-3 news. Pacific Rubials. It's Pacific Rubials. Okay. So this company here, they announced that they accepted the buying offer from Alpha and Arbor Energy. The buying offer is $650 per share. But there's a Venezuelan group of investors who said that they are against this offer. They already own 19% of the company, and they say that they plan to continue to increase their stake in the company to avoid avoid having to receive that price of $650. Another big news that we have also as well is that MNGA, I think it's a stock that's worth to be watched. This rally that we had here is that when they had an order from the US Navy, today the stock rose again because there's another important producer of painting for the automobile sector that saw what their technology can do, and they say, I want your technology. So Magnegas definitely is a stock that works to be watched. Higher than 160, that's going to be a new breakout, a new buying signal on a stock like Magnegas. So it's a stock that's worth to be watched. And another stock, the news is more negative, and that one here is Lumber Liquidator. We know the company had some challenges because there were some concerns, if I remember right, either concerning their accounting or their sales. Today the CEO has announced that he will leave the company, so it was not expected, and investors are punishing this company after the CEO left. In terms of the manufacturing data in China, for a third consecutive month, we have the manufacturing data that's actually declining. The mining sector took a big hit on that news, so it's pursuing its decline. Target could be around 725 in the mining sector towards that former resistance. So this is where we might expect a pause. So it's not yet an opportunity to look for some bargains on the mining sector. On Japan, the Japanese economy is getting back with growth. And in the Eurozone, mixed data. In Eurozone, we had good manufacturing data. Germany, not so good. And in France, higher than estimates. So overall, folks, we do have markets that still remain neutral. On the TSX, it's the energy sector that stand out, where we have some breakouts, but the potential is more limited. I believe it's better to day trade the energy sector. And in the US, it's the industrial sector, where several stocks are breaking out. And and if you want access to the full list, it's all on marketgurus.tv. So the question bar is open, folks. I'm just going to take some questions from yesterday. Hi, Chris. Technical questions for you. What stochastic settings do you use to generate the most accurate momentum signal? Fast, slow, 14.3, 12.3. By the way, MACD setting 728.7 works like a charm. Thank you. Well, Paul, the stochastics that we use, it's the slow one. Here, when I mention usually the stochastics on any stock, particular stock, for instance, here, it's usually the 933 stochastics. It's the slow. So that's the one that we actually use, even in MarketGurus.tv. That's the one we tend to have a higher rate of success to determine if this stock is overbought or oversold. But you could also complement it with another one, which is 1522. And actually, this is the 1522 stochastic. So the 1522 stochastics is showing that the stock has some room to go before we reach the overbought situation, while the 933 stochastics is showing slightly the same thing, but still the room before we reach the overbought situation is more limited. So you could actually have some perspective by using both 1522 and 933, but usually 923 is the one that we use. And I agree with you, 728.7 for the MACD histogram, that's the one that we use here, 728.7. So this one definitely works like a charm, and that's the one that we use on Market Vision and also on MarketGurus.tv to determine if a stock should be put in our analyst shares portfolio or not. Now, hi Chris, can you explain how your software can detect early sector movement for swing or day trading? Well, the thing is that what we can do for day trading, Suzy, this is what you could do. In the Market Vision software, there's a function called scanner. So you could put scanner here. So you have winners and losers. So if you want to look for some winners, you could winners. And if the market's open, you choose this one here, last opening. And for instance, I'm going to put a volume of 25,000. I'm going to choose, for instance, the TSX. And you're going to have all those stocks that are really active. So you have GEO, which surged by 20%. You also have MBX, which surged by 11%. And Penwest Petroleum. So Penwest Petroleum actually It's a stock that stood out, so you can take a look at this intraday wise by putting less data here on the chart, and you see that Penwest Petroleum gave several entry points. So yes, Penwest Petroleum is also our day trade of the day. So that's how you can use market vision to detect the opportunities for day trading. Now for swing trading, also another thing that we can do is that you can build up some lists. For instance, on market vision here, we have built up a list we put all the sectors in the US, for instance, on a certain list. And if we take a look at this here, this list here, so you have the US 16. So by taking a look at this, you have all the major sectors. And what I saw the industrial and machinery sector, the sector confirmed a clear breakout. So with this increase, well, then I said, oh, there's maybe a lot of breakouts in the sector. So what I did is that I went into the sector and I found several of the breakouts. And if we take a look at the industrial machinery sector, yes, there are. There's Emerson Electric, which is breaking out, CNH Industrial, IDEX Corporation. So those are the two techniques. Either you use the scatter function, Wiener's last trading, you put the number of volume that you want and you choose the market. So you're able to see what are the best opportunities for day trading, the stocks where we're having a movement. Or you can build up some list on some sectors, see how their sectors are moving, and then actually see if there's a sector movement before considering if you're gonna have some long exposure on the sector or not. So I hope I answer your question. Now Mario has a question on PLI. What's my thought on PLI? Well, PLI so far it's neutral. I love this company. I think the company is in the right path. They're increasing their capacity to produce. We know they want to go into the US, which is a good thing for Prometic Life Science. Now there are things that are really important for Prometic Life Science is that with the recent agreement that they signed, which is a good thing, they can increase their production. And Russia, they have an agreement also that they can increase their production. And if they want to go to the US, well, they have the necessary tools to be able to produce to those people. And China also, they have a partner. So this is a good thing for PLI, the fact that they worked out on their production side. Now we need to see how it's going to go with the PBI 4050. And if it goes well with them, I think PLI could definitely continue to go up. So PLI 260, that's going to be the go on a stock like that. So far, it's totally neutral, but I definitely love the company.
Find answers to your questions by emailing your host at btm@decisionplus.com.
5 good reasons to manage your investments with National Bank Direct Brokerage. Commission fees fixed at $9.95 anytime for all clients and starting at only $6.95 for active investors. No administrative fees if you hold at least $20,000 in your accounts. Registered accounts available in U.S. currency. Powerful tools to help you manage your portfolio. Award-winning customer service and satisfaction levels amongst the highest in the industry. To learn more, visit nbdb.ca or call us now.
Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above.
So welcome back. We have an interesting questions from Annie here. ATD.B from 45 to 47.5, now at 47. Is it a hold? Yes, it's a hold. The stock is neutral. It's a stock that we still have in our annually short portfolio on marketgurus.tv. Technically speaking, you have to hold on to it. If you want to build up your long exposure on a stock like ATD.B, I think it's still okay. The support is at 45. This is clear, an important support. So if it goes below that, that's the point where you're going to have to reduce. But if you're building up your long positions within the insider information, I think it's still okay for ATD.B. So hold on to it, yes. Can you add to it? I think it's okay as long as you respect your exit point. Below that support at 45, we'll also have the reversal of this upward trend, and that will actually confirm a clear breakdown on ATD.B. Now, Susie Ling Beng bought FTG at 132. Where do you think I should take a profit for swing trading? Well, you bought at 132, right? So you bought around this area here. I think you had a great entry point, Miss Ling Bang, because you bought when the stock was just leaving its oversold situation. So great move there. Now, where should you take some profit? One advice I would give you is that when you have a not so much of a clear resistance, because we cannot really consider this as a resistance because it has not been tested many times in this as we had here. So one technique you could use, Miss Ling Bang, is to use the Fibonacci retracement, because you bought that stock at the bottom. And the Fibonacci retracement is good because it allows you to see when a stock rebounds, what are the targets that it can reach through this rebound. So if you put a Fibonacci retracement from that top to that bottom, we see that right now we have already reached the 38.2%. So this is why we have a correction right now on Fear Trend Technology. I think at this price, it's good if you actually take some profit. I'm not saying to sell all your position, but at least take some profit on it. And I think if the stock goes below 165, you're gonna have to close it. If you take some profit, which is good, now the next target will be around $2, because $2 will be reaching the 50% of all that decline, 50% retracement, and at $2, this is the second point where you could trigger another profit-taking opportunity. But you bought it at 132, I think it's a good job. Now, because we have reached the 38.2% retracement, I think it's wise to take some profit on a stock like that. And at $2 is going to be your other profit-taking opportunity. And at 165 and below, you close that positions on FTG, because we will reverse this short-term upward trend on FTG. But good trade there. Now I made good money on MDW. MDW made good money on it. As a short, no, could have not recommended. Well, a stock that's trading at 9 cents, 90 cents, usually it's not a great short opportunity because the margin requirements are so important. Should I hold on? For us, that would not be a stock that we would hold on, Miss Ling Bang. So this one here, I don't know if it's the right one, MDW and the TSX, or is it the one, I don't know if there's one in New York. So no, it's mostly on the TSX. So this one here for me, a stock that's trading at 14 cents. It's in the gold sector. It's neutral, yes, but well, if it goes below 11 cents for me you have to close that position. There's no need to hold on to a stock like that that continues to maintain its downward trend. I don't know where you made some money. You should have specified, but right now the stock is in direction to hell, almost, right? Almost. Now, Eve, did you study technical analysis at university or elsewhere? Well, I had some class of, there was a capital market class when I learned the basics of trading at the university here. Yes, I did. It was only a class I had. And, you know, after I loved it and I decided to pursue it, and I did finance in university, and but mostly I would say that my techniques have improved mostly here at Decision Plus. Michelle gave me the opportunity, and here I am. So yeah, at university I did take a class, but it's mostly here that I've learned much, a lot much, right? Now, so let's continue here with what are the best breakouts that we have today. We have one in the energy sector, one of the strongest sector today. Trinity Industry, forget it. IDEX Corporation in the industrial sector, United Rentals in the industrial sector, Johnson Controls in the industrial sector, in the consumer staples sector, 49.30 as the exit point. And as for the best day trade of the day, it's a stock in the energy sector because we believe that it's the sector that's worth the day trade. It's PennWest Petroleum that gave several entry points, and it's about to give another one here, but let's put the stochastics. What does it show us? Overbought. So no, I will not get into it. I think you need to see a stochastics that's heading towards the overbought situation before getting in on PennWest Petroleum. So 255 will be the exit point on a stock like PennWest Petroleum, but I will not get into it right now because we have an overbought stochastics on PennWest Petroleum. So markets are calm today, folks. Neutral formation persists. Energy stocks, day trade them. If you had some short exposure, reduce them. We did it on HED. We did it on Kia L. We closed those positions. And in the US, it's the industrial sector where we have several breakouts. So that said, see you tomorrow on the Swing Trading Show, and I wish you all a good trading.